When it comes to a gratitude practice, there are 3 times of day that I really like to encourage people to stop and engage in a practice that reminds them to be grateful. And why do we do this? Because gratitude, expressing gratitude, allows to find so many more things to be grateful for in our life. It also helps us really slow down for just a second and look around to remember just how much we have to be grateful for. I'm Mira Dessy. I am the Ingredient Guru. I'm also the author of a journal, Gratitude, a Mindful Pause. And that journal is a book that allows you to have a space where you can draw, doodle, sticker, paint, whatever. Actually, I wouldn't paint because it's thin on the pages, unless you put gesso on the page. There's also a side where you can write. So you can draw or write your gratitudes. And the 3 times a day that I really like to encourage you to add gratitude to your practice, to your day, is first thing in the morning when you wake up. That's the very first. Wake up and be grateful for this day, this beautiful, shiny, brand new day that's in front of us. Some people like to do a gratitude journal. They write down maybe 3 things that they're grateful for, or they write down some things that are important to them for the day. I also really encourage people to consider being kind to yourself. And one of the things that you're grateful for is your beautiful body, which has just allowed you to get sleep, hopefully good night's sleep, and has also allowed you to be here, be present, be now. One of my favorite things to do is to make a little heart on my tummy in the morning after I've brushed my teeth and just dance for a couple of minutes and give gratitude to this beautiful body that is walking and breathing and present on this earth. It's just such a lovely way to really start your day. And I find that when you start with a positive attitude, you're more likely to have a positive day as you move through. Doesn't mean that bad things don't happen. They do. Doesn't mean that there are going to be moments that are going to be upsetting. There will. But if your baseline is gratitude, I think that's a really wonderful place to start. The second place that I like to encourage people to express gratitude is at the end of the day. Before you go to sleep, stop and think about the things that you're grateful for and those things that may have brought you happiness or gave you reason to be grateful. Again, sometimes we have really hard, overwhelming days. And maybe for you, that gratitude moment is just lying in bed going, I'm so glad that it's time to go to sleep because it's been a day. And that's okay. But to frame it in a moment of gratitude instead of flopping down going, such a day, I need to go to bed. Instead to say, wow, it's been a really long day. And I'm so grateful that I get to go to sleep and wake up with a reset. And then the third way that I really like to encourage people to add gratitude to their daily practice is around each meal. Before you eat, to sit down with your plate, have your hands around it, and to think about all of the people who planted, nurtured, tended, farmed, transported, produced, provided, all of those different people who have given part of their life to bring that food to your plate is a really wonderful thing. And when we stop and take that moment of gratitude, we're allowing our body to shift into the parasympathetic, which is our rest and digest mode. And when we stop and take a moment, it also hopefully means that we're going to eat more mindfully. We're going to chew our food. We're going to savor and enjoy our food instead of just wolfing it down and then rushing into whatever's next. There are so many different ways that we can incorporate gratitude into the day and so many different moments where it could crop up. I encourage you to find those moments that are right for you. I've given you 3 places to start, but there are so many more. And I'd love it if you'd share a comment down below. Where is one place where you express gratitude? Where is one space where you try to regularly stop and be grateful, to give thanks. And let me know how that makes you feel, because I'm willing to bet, just like for so many others, the more you find reasons to express gratitude, the more you find you have to be grateful for. So thanks for watching, and I can't wait to hear what your gratitude moments are. Take care.